Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, November 6th. Dr. Vuong here with your quick COVID update. I want to talk about this new Pfizer pill and why you need to be careful. Don't buy into the hype. I buy into the hype about the vaccines, but we gotta kind of slow down a little bit here, and then I'll break down the numbers for you today. But just real quickly, in the U.S., the Mountain West is in trouble. The cases in New Mexico have skyrocketed like a Beatles #1 hit song. I am telling you, it's hot like Justin Bieber, man. It is a hot mess over there. My poor little adopted state has gone from really low up into, I think it's in 5th place now or something. Alaska still remains hot. But if you live anywhere in the Mountain West, that includes New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, now Nevada, and especially Arizona, it's going to get really hot. And mostly because the vaccinations for most of those states are in the 50 percentile range, 55%. New Mexico, though it started really strong with vaccination, is only about 62% vaccinated. So remember, the Delta surge in America during the summer hit the South and then kind of went up to the eastern, like Tennessee, West Virginia, South Carolina area. But it never really hit the North or the Mountain West. So you guys are going through this Delta surge now, and it's going to be hot for these holidays. And with the low vaccination rate, I'd be really concerned. Eastern Europe and Central Europe is on fire, in trouble. There's probably something weird going on with the Delta 42 variant. We'll see what that looks like. It's 4.2, I just say 42. But today, I want to talk about this new Pfizer COVID pill, which seems to have stirred the internet a lot more than the Merck COVID pill, which is, the Merck pill shows about 50% reduction in severe disease and hospitalization. And I think the Pfizer pill is getting a lot more press time because it's 89% effective. Now let's see what that number means. First of all, this is a new pill. It's actually 2 drugs, not one, not one, but 2 drugs. One is a newer drug. It's a protease inhibitor. Protease is the protein that the coronavirus, it's actually, protease is a broad category of enzymes. We have protease in our bodies, but it's a broad category. And basically this enzyme is required by the coronavirus to start replicating. So it's an inhibitor, so it stops it from start replicating. That's drug number 1. It's combined with ritonavir, which is a medicine, low-dose medicine to help the protease inhibitor, the first drug, from being broken down by your body, therefore hopefully letting the protease inhibitor last longer inside your body. Those are the 2 medicines in the new Pfizer COVID pill, which is called Paxlovid, I believe. Okay, so that's the drug. Now, I will tell you, they started enrolling this pill a few months ago, earlier in the year, with the goal of getting 2,200 people enrolled. They've actually stopped the trial because phase number 1 is shown it was effective. It was not effective. Well tolerated with few side effects. That was phase number 1. It's safety. Phase 2. Is showing efficacy, and because the discrepancy between the effectiveness of the pill versus placebo was so great, they stopped the trial. Now, what are the numbers? And this is why I'm telling you, you need to, take this news with a little bit of caution. Roughly speaking, if the idea behind this trial, behind this pill, is to have a pill that would help someone prophylactically if they were exposed, not catch, but exposed to someone who was positive. If you took it within 3 to 5 days, that it would prevent you from having severe disease. So it's prophylactic is the main thing. Now, also, there was a caveat where they said if you know you're positive and then you take it within 3 days, what's going to be the outcome? So you can do both. You can both have it early and take the pill, or you can be exposed, asymptomatic, don't have it, and take the pill to hopefully not develop disease. Okay, y'all got that? So basically in this trial, now there was, and I'm going to round the numbers just to make it easier, roughly 300 people. The total trial stopped around 1,200 people, 1,200, 1,200. And roughly 300 who took it in the first 3 days versus 300 placebo. There was a huge difference in who ended up getting symptomatic disease, who required hospitalization, and who died. I believe, I'm going to confuse these numbers. 0 died in the pill. 7 died in the placebo. If you add in the 5-day data where you were allowed to take the pill up to the 5th day, then it was 0 died in the pill and 10 died. 10 patients died in the placebo. That's a huge difference, and that's why they stopped the trial. My warning for you is these are very small numbers, okay? The ambition of the pill is huge. I mean, it is literally, if you read the headlines, and you can hear it from Dr. V, this will be a game changer if the data persists. The more people that we have data on this, that enroll, that take the pill. Now remember, for the anti-vaxxers, for the doubters, for the haters, I still love you, but remember, for people who keep saying that the vaccines are untested, dude, I mean, depending on which trial you looked at, whether it was for the Pfizer vaccine or the Moderna vaccine, you're talking 20,000 in each arm. So I think it was the Moderna that had 20,000 who got the vaccine, 20,000 with placebo. That's 40,000 people enrolled, and you still have doubters who think that the vaccines are unsafe or untested or unproven. But they are jumping on this bandwagon about this Pfizer pill, COVID pill, which is great, it's promising, but the numbers are very small. So honestly, your best bet, if you're a thinking person, and I sure hope you are, the best bet is to actually get vaccinated. That's the 94% protection. And yes, if you had the Pfizer, you'll need a 3-month booster. No, I am not probably at this point not going to get a Moderna booster because I don't really qualify. I'm 49 years old. I don't have any comorbidities. My BMI is 23. You know, I don't really qualify. But if there is some crazy variant that comes out, you know, whatever's happening in Europe, then maybe yes, I will. But the smart strategy is to get vaccinated, have protection, and then if you develop symptomatic disease, you know, hopefully then take one of these either Pfizer or Merck pills, or if you've been exposed, to take the pills. But to sit there and say, oh, these vaccines don't work, they're untested, and if I'm just going to use my natural immunity, and then when I get sick, I'm going to go to the hospital and demand monoclonal antibodies. You're already in the hospital. Monoclonal antibodies are not effective once you're in the ICU. And, you know, you've probably been at home trying to tough it out for 3 to 5 days before you find like, oh my God, my oxygen's 70%, I can't breathe. You're too late for these pills. The critical thinking, the critical analysis is just, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. And so just remember the data's early, the data's still small, and this is a press release from Pfizer. The study, it has not been published, it has not been peer-reviewed, it has not been reviewed by FDA. So just cool your jets, man. Just settle down, calm down a little bit, all right? Lastly, ivermectin is not the fucking answer. Stop it with ivermectin. Again, another trial, another study, quote unquote, on ivermectin out of Lebanon was retracted today for falsifying data. It only had 100 patients, and 11 of whom were clearly cut and paste. Copy and paste. 11 out of 100 patients, 1/10 of your study is 11% of your study is totally falsified, and you want us to believe your ivermectin data. Come on. So the authors of that study retracted, said, oh, our data was a little bit garbled and we need to clean it up some. You think? So hopefully this has been helpful. Really, stay vaccinated. I mean, get vaccinated. Stay smart, stay safe, wear masks, social distance. We have one more winter surge to go and maybe a spring or summer, one more smaller surge next year, and then we will be done. I've already, this time last year, I already talked about coronavirus becoming endemic. We are not even near that. I said the word endemic over a year ago. You can go back and look at the videos. So you don't need to take Dr. V to school on the term endemic, trust me. I have the video evidence from a year ago when I told y'all like we're nowhere near endemic status for this coronavirus. Anyway, stay safe. Hopefully this video has been helpful. If it has, please hit the share, like button. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye.